All right, so I'm about to. All right, so I'm about to start. Honorable Men Discord, live from Uptown and Fresh Throgs Neck. We're here to talk about grooming. I'm here with some of the finest barbers out here in the Bronx. And to my side, I got this man.
What's going on? I'm Ada Barber. Here I've been Uptown and Fresh in Throgs Neck location. Welcome. Welcome to the shop, brother.
Thank you. So just share with the camera the things that you were telling me about grooming. Now, some of these things that he mentioned is not common knowledge to a lot of guys, because I'm a soap and water type of person, so I never even considered doing the things that he spoke of. But I developed some, I guess you could say, some bumps behind my head due to using a certain razor. If you want to show them the razor that you...
Oh, yeah.
And he started to tell me about what I can do to avoid the bumps.
Yeah, a lot of these foil shavers, when you overwork the skin, you can actually cut the hair too short, causing bumps, ingrowns, irritation in the skin. With your sweat and body oils, a lot of bacteria, things like that can happen. It's what you want to stay away from as, you know, people who are not a barber, you know, who don't know what you're doing as far as grooming yourself. They can be good, they're great. I use them daily. You got to keep these things very clean. I use a UV. This thing self-cleans itself. Also with my own cleaning supplies, I clean it as well. But these are very good, but you can always overwork your skin by excessive use. Never want excessive use. But yeah, pretty much.
Now, as far as what you told me with the upkeep for your skin.
Correct.
What you want to share with them about the upkeep for your skin?
Well, all men, what we do is, like you said, soap and water, and we out the door. Eventually, we all need to look in the mirror and groom ourselves. Give ourselves a daily routine. Like, are you full of shit, or you really about hygiene and taking care of yourself mentally, physically, in all aspects? So you gotta have yourself a daily routine. You gotta use your essential oils. You gotta use your creams, your lotions. These things that we need as men, so we're not as harsh. We come around with scruff, harsh beards. Your beard should be silky smooth. Your lady don't want to strike a match, you know?
So that means wash.
Well, what are the essential oils? Because not everybody knows what the essential oils are. Now, I know about rosemary oil,
Yeah.
but I didn't know that you use rosemary oil on the back of your head. Like, for those of you that get skin fades, he mentioned to me that I should use the rosemary oil on the back of my head.
Yes,
To avoid
rosemary.
the bumps.
Rosemary, tea tree, lavender oil, coconut oil is very good for the scalp. Number one, I would say, is tea tree. It'll clean the scalp, keep your pores clear, help hair growth, strengthening hair. It's just an all-around great oil just for your scalp, period. Scalp, beard, anywhere you grow hair, it'll help. That's it. Definitely do a leave-in conditioner daily. You don't want your hair being dry and brittle and easily able to break, you know? So for us to keep our hair...
a hot towel, you mentioned the hot towel.
A good hot towel will always keep your pores open, clean, clear, rejuvenated.
How often a week should a guy be using hot towel and stuff like that?
Whenever a chance if you have damaged skin, I would recommend it at least once a day, you know, right out the shower. As you're doing your routine, not just shower, brush your teeth, and out the door. Take a little 10 minutes, put your creams on, your lotions, just get your skin right, smelling good, your cologne. Present yourself for the world, you know?
So you're saying this is a daily thing? This is a 7 days a week thing?
I mean, you want to take your break, you can take your break.
Yeah.
But me personally, I'm gonna keep my skin clean, clear at all times. So a daily routine it helps. It goes a long way.
So this is why I had a barber say this, because I think I can speak for most men in saying that if we didn't hear a barber say this or another man say this, we would think it's feminine. to do those things he's saying, that upkeep, because I'm from a generation where it's just soap and water. I never heard of any of this extra stuff. You know, we got guys now, you know, wearing bonnets to protect the moisture of their hair.
Correct.
I had a barber just turn around just now when I said that. It's a fact. Am I not saying something that's true?
It's true.
Right.
Our guys.
But what do you think a do-rag does? The same shit as a bonnet.
So it's okay.
I mean, I would prefer.
Wait, you should come on. You should come on camera with that. Huh?
Alright, thank you, sir. I would prefer a do-rag over a bonnet simply because a bonnet is made for who?
Ladies.
I say ladies. I say ladies.
It's not for men. Wear a fucking do-rag. You got dreads, you got braids. Wear a fucking do-rag and wash your ass.
But what about the guy who says, I have too much hair to put under a do-rag? That's why they're wearing bonnets.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it'll depends on the hairstyle because you could wear a do-rag with anything, bro. Really, like you see everybody wearing them, even with dreads, bro. Come on, okay. You know. Bonnets are for women. I mean, but yo, I'm not knocking the guy. I'm not knocking the guy using a bonnet. You feel me? I get it, but
yeah,
bonnets are for ladies, bro.
Okay. I don't disagree with that. I'm just, you know, once again, I'm letting the barber speak. This is their profession, so I'm not, you know. But yeah. Anything else you got to say on grooming?
Just a daily routine, man. That's the keyest thing you can do for yourself. For you want ladies, right? You want to be silky smooth. You can't be silky smooth and you just soap and water. Now you Ashley Larry in the streets.
and here's the thing, gentlemen. You know, you're out there trying to talk to women. If you don't have the essential things down packed, like deodorant, some of you musty as hell, smell like you came from the gym.
That's a fact.
Dirty.
You don't use deodorant.
Dirty fingernails.
You don't splash a little cologne on your face.
Which means wash your ass, my boy.
Right? Oh. You're not winning. You're putting yourself at a disadvantage because you competing against the guys that's taking care of themselves. These guys taking care of themselves, you know, with the hygiene and the fitness.
Bro,
so you steps back.
It's New York, bro. If you got a girl in New York, everybody's trying to bag your girl, bro. If you really think about it, like everybody's after your lady, so like, you kind of have to stay on.
That's an honest point that some of you guys may not want to
accept.
Thank you for the word that you may not want to accept, but that's another fact. So stay on top of your game. I appreciate these barbers here from Uptown and Fresh, Stark's Neck, and as always, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. And I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.
Peace.
He's funny.